Hello and welcome to another episode here on my channel. My name is ChaosMole and today we are watching the developer vision for 2 Point Campus, which was just released today, and they promise us a lot more gameplay here and what they have planned for 2 Point Campus. But unfortunately there's also bad news coming with all of this, and 2 Point Campus was delayed. As you might know, it was slated to come out in May, I think early May, if I still remember that correctly. And now they decided that it is time to postpone this game into August. That is, of course, very unfortunate. But hey, take your time, make it polished, make it good. We had too many shitty games which just came out in a completely unfinished version. And I have enough of that. So take your time. But with that said, let's have a look at what the developers have to say, shall we? Let's. Boop. It looks good.
Always had a vision of growing our world, and campus was an idea that kind of came to us while we were making Hospital, actually, and we got quite excited about the possibilities of what we could do and where we could go. So it's a game about essentially running a university. You're building...
Like 2 Point Hospital was very much what you expected when you played
the next logical step
Theme Hospital.
County. We're still in the same universe, still got the same little people, but this time we're educating them instead of healing them.
2 Point Campus is everything you know about university life, but of course with that,
especially that you have now outdoor areas,
be weird and wonderful,
and much more crazy stuff.
You have to nurture weird and wonderful courses, and just
I'm hungry.
more general nonsense.
You're going to be visiting locations around the county, similar to what you did in 2 Point Hospital, and you're building different types of campuses in different locations, and you can be really creative with the way that you build up your campuses, trying out different layouts, running different courses, attracting different types of students.
It was trying to think about how we twist it, how we make college life sort of familiar, because our games have a little bit of familiarity. You know, Hospital kind of is trying to be about healthcare, but then, as you know, with Hospital, it turned into something quite different. It gets more and more surreal with each DLC.
I love the DLCs.
Hospital, we had characters. And
they were crazy.
You know, we had all these visual afflictions, and that was fine, but you really didn't spend a lot of time with them or get to know them very well, because they came in, they got
like
or died.
There's more time with the students than you would.
They felt very generic in that thought.
To get to know a few of them, and
like you switched them out every 5 minutes. They were patients. You kept them around till they were healed, and you were trying to heal them as quickly as possible.
And you can play a role in helping that move forward. You can start
Makes sense
for them so that they've got activities and societies and communities to join and be a part of.
There's a bunch of things they're going to need. They've probably just moved.
That looks so crazy.
They've never lived alone before. They need lots of things to get involved with to keep them in.
A drink, very important.
Friendship groups, and all these things feed into how.
It reminds me more of like The Sims at that point.
On 2 Point Hospital said that they sometimes find the building layout specifically a bit restrictive.
Yeah.
So this time round, we've put that control into our players' hands. You
Awesome.
can not only build buildings, whatever layout you'd like.
Oh, that's fantastic.
A whole new range of items to place down, paths, fences.
Damn.
That you can potentially trap your characters.
So you are now
Make
having
sure
complete
that
freedom.
Every type of player could enjoy these controls on whatever platform you're playing on.
As you explore different
That's
parts of the
fantastic.
county, you'll gain access.
Like again, it feels more like a Sims game in that regard now with 2 Point Campus.
Sorts of courses.
We've got things like the night school, which isn't a course that you go to after you've done with your day job. Like in the real world, we're actually training knights to go out and do their jousting, teaching them the real rules of chivalry.
The things like gastronomy, this isn't sort of your normal cooking classes. These are giant pizzas and pies and
Oh my god, I'm
We
hungry.
gradually introduce you to these courses, but then you decide which combinations of courses you want to.
I haven't ate anything in 7 hours.
That's then going to knock on to what kinds of students you have showing up, and so your campus could end up diverging massively from mine, and they look completely different after a few years of play. One of the things we really liked with Hospital was reading community feedback after the game came out, and actually being able to do some really nice quality of life updates.
While developing 2 Point Campus, we were listening to all the feedback from our players on 2 Point Hospital, and we've incorporated that into designing the core game. And once it's in our players' hands, we're going to continue doing that.
Sounds good.
Amazing to be able to, as a game developer, to be able to create something and then keep working on it, because you're never 100% happy. And the great thing we have is a community that kind of tells us, oh, we'd like this or we'd like that.
This kind of continued development is new to us.
You're never done.
Great. We love it because you can keep improving.
But you have to be done at some point.
Keep the story going.
This was great. Yeah, August 9th. That's unfortunate. This was cool. I really enjoyed this. This was a really good video, because in a lot of developer interviews you mostly have only developers. They're showing some old footage, and here they really took the right footage to make their point. We saw new footage coming up. They actually talked about, in a very quick way, about their vision and what they want to do different with the game. And you could completely follow this, even if you have no clue about game development, right? And they have done that really well. I enjoyed this video. Lots of information here. I didn't know that we are getting complete freedom with the campus. Like, I knew that we could change the outer areas and all that, and that would give us a lot more freedom on what we can do. I didn't know that you can actually completely design the campus area. That's just fantastic. Again, like it starts to feel more like a Sims game, right? Where you have basically completely freedom, and you're also caring more for the people at your campus. Like, as I said themselves in the video, hey, we have people here who are coming in the hospital, and they're leaving as quickly as possible because you try to fix them, you try to heal them. That is not really your goal on a campus. You have to take care of what they want, like the courses, and all the daily stuff which is happening at the campus, if they're good or bad. And so this feels much more like a Sims game, right? Like you're caring much more for the individual or for certain groups, than instead of just, okay, what is the illness this person has? Okay, figure that out, fix it, leave, right? You are not really doing that here. And I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, this was fantastic. Unfortunately, now we have to wait till August, which makes me kind of sad. But again, we had so many bad games, which, well, not bad games, but came out in a very bad state. And I just don't want that anymore. I'm just done with that. So take your time, make it fun, make it good. And then we'll be here day one to play it. Yeah. With that said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you're on your way out, I would appreciate if you leave a like. If you're also new to the channel, you want to see more reaction videos, daily gaming news, and also like tips and tricks for new games. I'm also dabbling now more into Warhammer 40k. And if you want to see all that on my YouTube channel, I would appreciate if you might leave a subscription. It would help me out a great deal. And if you ever want to catch me live, you can do so from Monday to Friday, starting at 9 AM ET, which is 2 PM UK time and 3 PM Central European time. And you can find me over at trovo.live/ChaosMole. You will find a link in the video description. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.